Hello, students. In this history session, we will start our first topic, which is known as prehistoric period. The existence of humans was started around 3000 BC. Not existence, basically, when humans started or discover metals. So, the time before 3000 BC is known as prehistoric period or Stone Age. Okay, we can divide time into two parts. First is historic period and second is prehistoric period. So 3000 BC and after that time is known as historic period or Chalcolithic age, or we can say this is the time when humans discovered metal. But before this, humans were totally depend on stones. They used to make weapons by stones. They used to live in caves. They used to use stones for fire purpose. So the completely phase when humans were not discovered any kind of metal and they completely depend on stone, this period is known as prehistoric period or Stone Age. So in this chapter we will discuss the time before the metal, or we can say the Stone Age, or we can say the prehistoric period of the world. So this is the first chapter or first topic of history before we are going to Indus Valley civilization, or we are going to start any topic after the discover of metal. Firstly, we have to discuss the prehistoric period or the Stone Age of the world. So let's start the topic. Stone Age, the prehistoric period, also known as the Stone Age, where humans completely depends on the stones. So the time where humans are depending, yeah, used to depend on stones only. This period was known as prehistoric period. The longest period in human discovery. This period is also divided into three parts: Paleolithic age, Mesolithic age, and Neolithic age. Basically, lithic define stone. Lithic means stone. So Paleolithic means the starting phase when humans started using stones. Mesolithic, after when humans started the after time of Paleolithic is known as Mesolithic age, and the Neolithic age, the latest new time when humans use stone, and as well as humans started discovering metals also. So prehistoric period divided into three phases: Paleolithic phases, Mesolithic phases, and Neolithic phase. The major development during prehistoric period was the tool making, the hunting and gathering, the domestication of animals, agriculture and settlements, and arts and symbolism. So these are the major developments when human did during the time of prehistoric period or Stone Age. They used to make tool by stones. The major purpose of humans were hunting and gathering. They used to hunting animals and gathering food. Domestication of animals started in these periods. Agriculture and settlements started during Stone Age, and arts and symbol, majorly black potteries, were invented or were making by the humans during these prehistoric period. So this is the whole prehistoric period we will discuss in the next chapter. Basically, we will discuss Paleolithic time, the Mesolithic time, and the Neolithic time. How humans develop in Paleolithic age, then what are the major developments done by the humans in Mesolithic age, and what are the new developments done by the humans during Neolithic age. Clear? So the prehistoric period, the period when humans totally depend on stone, or the period before metal, is known as prehistoric period. Okay. So in this chapter, we will discuss first the Paleolithic period. Also, we will discuss about the major sites which are related to Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic sites discovered in India. So basically, during Paleolithic age, human used to do hunting and gathering. Human started domestication of animals. The major animal was dog. Human were only depend on agriculture and settlement and art and symbol. Okay, let's start the Paleolithic phase, also known as Old Stone Age, the first Stone Age, basically when human were exist. This time was started around 2.6 million year ago to 10,000 before Christ. The original development on stone tools were done during the time of Paleolithic age. The humans were Homo habilis, Homo erectus, and Homo sapiens that time. The main pattern of the human were migration pattern. Human used to do agriculture, used to stay during a migration pattern. People use stones to hunting animals only. So that time this was the Paleolithic age when people use stone to hunting animal. Used to stay in caves. That time the humans used to stay in caves. Weapons are made by stone only. Hunting and food gathering was important part. Cave arts and early symbolic expression was found, and the main surviving strategy of the humans were hunting, gathering, and tool making. Basically, in Paleolithic age, humans totally depend on the hunting animal. The major food of humans were animal. So they used to make tool, then hunting at the animals, and then gathering food. This time human used to live in caves only. Clear? So this was the Paleolithic age, which was started around 2.6 million years ago till 10,000 before Christ. Yeah, before era Christ. The next phase was Mesolithic age, also known as Middle Stone Age, when humans starting developing little bit. So it started around 10,000 BCE to 8,000 BCE. This is the transition form from Paleolithic to Neolithic age. Innovation of tool technology. Human used to make tools by animal bones. In previous slide, during the Paleolithic time, human used to make stones only by the use weapons only by the stones only. But when humans transiting from Paleolithic to Neolithic, they innovating the tool technology and they used bone tools to uh, hunting animals. Still in this phase, human used to stay in caves only. The people of this age use microlithic. Basically, microlithic are very small in size. Their length range from 1 to 8 centimeter. Backed blade, core, point, triangle, lunette, and trapeze are the main Mesolithic tools. Basically, the tool human used in this phase were known as microlithic. They are made by bones as well as stones also, but they are more sharper than Paleolithic age. In Paleolithic age, the tools were not sharper, not tiny, but microlithic tools are those tools which are more sharper, small in size, backed blade, core, pointed, triangle, unit, and trapeze. Okay. Increased sedentism. That time the sedentism was increased. Emergence of early form of social organization during Mesolithic era. The Neolithic Revolution, also known as New Stone Age, which was started around 8000 BCE to 3000 BC. After 3000 BC, human discovered metals, and this age is known as, after 3000, the age is known as Chocolithic or Chalcolithic, or या फिर basically metal age. Okay. In Paleolithic and Mesolithic, humans completely surviving on hunting and gathering. But during Neolithic age, when humans transiting from Mesolithic to Neolithic, this age humans develop agriculture. The agriculture revolution and its impact can be seen in Neolithic revolution. Pottery first appeared in this age. The human used to make potteries, especially gray and black potteries during Neolithic age, and include gray ware, black burnish ware, and matte impressed ware. Domestication of plants and animals were started because agriculture revolution was started during Neolithic age. So human used to start domestication of plants and animals. Establishment of permanent settles, and humans used to make the houses of mud. Development in pottery and textile, social changes, division of labor, hierarchy, and circles also started during Neolithic age. So we have seen that how humans used to live in Paleolithic age. They completely like Homo sapiens, they used to live in caves only. They used to do hunting and gathering for surviving. But when humans transiting from Paleolithic to Mesolithic, the new tools were discovered made by human animal bones. Also, the tool were more sharper than Paleolithic age, and when humans transiting Mesolithic to Neolithic age, they started doing agriculture as well as pottery is discovered, as well as animal domestication started, permanent settlement, the house made of mud were started, potteries and textile development, and the socially change division of labor hierarchy and surplus starting during Neolithic age. Clear? After 3000 BC, the first metal was generally bronze was discovered. The copper was also discovered, but bronze was the first authentic metal which was discovered. So after 3000 BC, the time known as Bronze Age. So we have discussed about the Stone Age. There are three types of Stone Age: Paleolithic, Old Stone Age, the Old Time, Mesolithic, Middle Stone Age, the Neolithic, New Stone Age. After 3000 BC, human discovered bronze metal, copper metal. Then this age is known as bronze metal. 3000 BC to 12,000 BC. Okay, after 12,000 BC, like during the time of Aryans in India, human developed or invented iron. So this after Bronze Age, the Iron Age started in the world. So Bronze Age, 3000 BC to 12,000 BC, introduction of metal working, development of bronze tools and weapons, rise of urban civilization like Indus Valley civilization in India, Sumerian civilization, Egyptian civilization in Egypt, Nile River civilization also started. Writing system was invented during the Bronze Age, an early form of governance and religion also started. So we have 4 5 phases in prehistorical period. First is we have discussed Paleolithic period. This is known as Old Stone Age. Second is Mesolithic period, which we known as Middle Stone Age. And third is Neolithic period, which we studied New Stone Age. After Neolithic period, we discovered Bronze, then Bronze Age around 200 BC, and around 200 BC we discovered iron, and this age is known as Iron Age. After 1200, then gold, silver, and other metals were invented. So hope you understand this topic. Clear? Okay. So now let's start some important prehistorical sites in India. Okay, so in this topic, we will also discuss some prehistorical, Neolithic, Mesolithic, or Paleolithic sites which was later discovered in India from different places. The first site is Bhimbetka Caves, which is presently located in Madhya Pradesh. Basically, Bhimbetka, located in the Vindhya range, are famous for their rock shelters adorned with prehistoric cave periods. So what we have discovered in Bhimbetka caves, the rock shelters which was related to prehistoric period, also cave painting were also discovered. These paintings depict scene of everyday life of humans, the hunting pattern, the dancing of the family, and religious rituals dating back to the Paleolithic and Mesolithic age. So these Bhimbetka caves explain about the Paleolithic and Mesolithic life cycle of the people. Our first important site related to prehistorical period is Bhimbetka cave, which is presently located in Madhya Pradesh near Vindhya range, and which prehistoric period it explain the Paleolithic and Mesolithic period. Next is Unsi and Isampur site, which is located in Karnataka. Okay, these sites have yielded important evidence of early human habitation in India, dating back to the lower Paleolithic period around 2 million years ago. So, this Hunsi and Isampur Karnataka site explain about the lower Paleolithic period, like the early human habitation in India around 2 million years ago. What we have found in this site, stone tools are discovered such as hand axes. Clavers have been found at this site, indicating the presence of Homo erectus. So these tools are made around 2 million years ago. Didwana Lake, Rajasthan. Next prehistoric period sites in India is Didwana Lake, which is presently located in Rajasthan. This is situated in Didwana town. This town has revealed fossilized bones of prehistorical animals. So what we have discovered, the fossils bone of prehistorical animals such as elephant, rhinos and ostrich. So in Didwana Lake, we found some bones of prehistorical animals which are related to the prehistoric period. The presence of these fossils suggests that the region was once a lush habitat suitable for large mammals during the Pleistocene epoch. So basically, majorly large animals were discovered in Didwana, Rajasthan. Next is Kalibangan. This is Harappan site also, as well as prehistorical site also. So Kalibangan is located in Haryana, Rajasthan. The Kalibangan name came from the Black Bengals. So Kalibangan is famous for Black Bengals. So it is an important Harappan site that has also prehistoric layers dating back to the early Harappan and pre-Harappan period. So Kalibangan is famous for Indus Valley civilization as well as prehistoric period. So we found some evidence related to prehistorical period in this site. Basically pottery pattern we found. So excavations at Kalibangan have unearthed evidence of pre-Harappan settlement with mud bricks, structures, potteries and agriculture practice. So this indicates that Kalibangan was established before Indus Valley civilization, and it was the important part during the time of Indus Valley civilization in India. Rangpur, okay, there is a Rangpura which is located in Gujarat only. So Rangpura is the famous site of Indus Valley civilization. Now we are reading Rangpur and Revat, which is situated in Haryana only. Sorry. So Rangpur and Revat, these two sites are in Haryana. So these sites have yield fossils of prehistorical animals around which are around 1.9 million old, and early hominids including the Revat skull believed to be around 1.9 million years old. So in Rangpur and Revat we found some fossils and skull basically which are around 1.9 million years old. The Rangpur site has also provided evidence of stone tools dating back to the lower Paleolithic period. So we also found some tools which are related to Paleolithic period. So basically stone tools are made by during the Paleolithic or before Paleolithic period. The lower when Paleolithic period is starting around 2.6 billion years ago. Million years ago. Clear? So Kalibangan is in Rajasthan and this indicates the prehistorical period of India. We have found mud bricks, structure potteries, and agriculture practice in Kalibangan and Rangpula in Revat. We found fossils, skull, and stone tools related to lower Paleolithic period. Next slide. Most important site known as Adamgarh. Basically, shelter. We found some shelters hunting human figures in this, and last is Bagor site, Rajasthan near Banas River, where we found animal domestication and agriculture. Okay, Adamgarh Hills, Madhya Pradesh. Firstly, the Adamgarh Hills are located in Madhya Pradesh, near to or similar to Bhimbetka. So Adamgarh Hills have a rock shelter, basically a types of cave where prehistorical humans used to stay there with prehistorical paintings. Majorly the paintings were found in caves only. They used making paintings on caves like edicts. So Adamgarh Hills have a rock shelter with prehistoric paintings similar to those found at Bhimbetka. So Bhimbetka is also in Madhya Pradesh. Same Adamgarh Hills are also in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, what these paintings depict? So these paintings depict scene of animals. Here we found the picture of animals, the hunting scenes, and the human figures engage in various activities. So we found the pictures of humans in a type of scenery, hunting, people hunting or humans, Homo sapiens hunting the animals. Also, some human figure which are engaged in various activities, providing valuable insights into the life of early human in the region. So Adamgarh is also a Paleolithic site, a prehistorical site in India, which is situated or which is located in Madhya Pradesh only. ठीक है, तो it is also near to Vindhya and Satpura mountain range. Like Bhimbetka is in Vindhya mountain range, Adamgarh is the part of both mountain ranges. And the last site is Bagor, Rajasthan. We have discussed Kalibangan in Rajasthan, and now we have to discuss Bagor site, which is situated in Rajasthan. And this site is not basically Paleolithic site; it is a Mesolithic site. So Bagor is an important Mesolithic site located near the Banas River. Where is Bagor? In Banas River. Excavation as Bagor has revealed remains of early settlement, including stone tools, potteries, and evidence of early agriculture and human domestication. So in India, only Bagor is the site where we found the domestication of animals. So Bagor, important sites of Mesolithic. This is a Mesolithic site, but Adamgarh, Kalibangan are prehistoric sites or Paleolithic sites. So what we have discovered in this site, the early settlement of Bagor, including stone tools, potteries, and evidence of early agriculture and animal domestication were found. So these are the important sites in India related to prehistorical period. Clear? So let's quick revise the session. What we have discussed. Our today's lecture was prehistoric period. In prehistoric period, we have discussed three types of sites like Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic. Paleolithic started around 2.6 million years ago and ended in 10,000 BC. Paleolithic was that phase when Homo sapiens used stones to hunting animal, used to stay in caves, and weapons are made by the stones only. The major occupation were hunting and food gathering. Cave arts and early symbolic expression also found, and they use surviving strategy as hunting, gathering, and tool making in this site. The next site was Mesolithic era, which was started around 10,000 BC to 8,000 BC. Around the time duration of Mesolithic era is 2,000 years, and this is known as Middle Stone Age. When insan transitioning from Paleolithic to Neolithic, they start inventing tool technology. In Paleolithic, the tools were basically made by only stones, and in this site, people used to make bones stone. Used to stay in cave only, and the stones are the tools are microlithic. They are very small in size and their length range from 1 to 8 centimeter. Neolithic revolution. In this revolution, human starting doing agriculture, also domestication of plants and animals. Also, first trees appeared in Neolithic sites. Bronze Age. After the Neolithic, human used to start discover metals. The first metal, the major metal was discovered bronze, but copper was also invented because bronze is made by copper and tin only. So this time is known as Bronze Age, 3000 BC to 12,000 BCE. And after Bronze Age, the Iron Age was started in the world when human discovered or invented Iron Age. Some important prehistorical sites in India. First is Bhimbetka, which is in Madhya Pradesh, related to Paleolithic and Mesolithic period. Second is Hunsi and Isampur, Karnataka, which is related to Paleolithic or Lower Paleolithic. Didwana Lake, Rajasthan, also Paleolithic. Kalibangan, Rajasthan, prehistoric, matlab Neolithic or Mesolithic. Rangpur and Revat in Haryana is related to Paleolithic. Adamgarh Hills are related to Paleolithic, and Begor, Rajasthan. The most important site is related to Mesolithic site, which is located near Banas River. ठीक है? In this site, we found stone tools, potteries, agriculture, and animal domestication. Done? So, I hope you like this session. Thank you.